Hello. Hope you're all well. Right, next video. Today we've just come round the back of Castle Donnington, we're heading through a back lane and then through to the back of Hemington. I know we've been there before, but I didn't really say much about the history. So we're going to go through there, loop back round on another path that tests through the church remains along the side of the hill, and then back into Lockington. And then we're going to have the lovely pleasure of walking past my workplace, going up onto the airport trail, and then alongside of there, straight through to Castle Donnington and get a few shots and video there. Nice and easy walk, it's not going to be a long one. So yeah, shall we get going? The lovely village of Hemington is North West Leicestershire. To say it's surrounded by main trunk roads and an airport, it's still what we call a quintessentially English village. It was historically a chapelry at the parish of Lockington. It became separate civil parish in 1866, but in 1936 was abolished and reunited with Lockington to form the civil parish of Lockington and Hemington. In 1790, the nearby Harrington Bridge was built to create a crossing of the River Trent. The new bridge was a toll bridge and everyone except locals living in Hemington or the Derbyshire village of Sawley were required to pay a toll. Towards the back of the village there are some Anglican parish church remains. But this was abandoned in 1590, and although it is or remains, it is classed as a Grade 2 listed building. It was originally built in the 14th century, however the tower was even older and believed to be in the 13th century, but this later collapsed in 1986. Well, that was Hemington. Very pretty little village. Been to it many times, but I've never actually done any videos on it. A few photos. It's worth visiting. So we're on a path that goes around the back of the village and out over to Lockington. Lockington is another one. It's very pretty. There's a church there, but there's no shops. It's houses. But for photographic wise, it's really worth a visit. And you can get there quite easy anyway. So yeah, we'll carry on with that and catch up with you shortly. Right, before we carry on, just a quick one. No puns, please. This is another reason why I like it around here. Is it back of me over there, you've got Castle Donnington. I'll span out a bit. Castle Donnington over there, with obviously all the traffic going through to the airport. Over there, you've got the A50, I think it is, or the A60. Massive trunk road through to Derby. That side, you've got the M1, one of the, if not the busiest motorway in the country. On that side, you've got one of the busiest passenger and the busiest commercial airport in the UK. And listen, and we're stuck right in the middle of it. This is why I like it around here. So if you want peace and quiet, but you're not too far away from anywhere, there's your spot. Lockington is a small village just about 3/4 of a mile from the village of Hemington. It is situated right next to the Gateway Hotel, and one of the most notable residents was John Gilbert Cooper, a local poet who was born in 1722. There is tucked away behind all the pretty little frontage, Lockington Hall. Unfortunately, it's owned by a private company now, not open to the public, but this was a branch of the Curzon family. In 1904, Henry Curzon of Lockington was High Sheriff of Derbyshire. The Anglican Church of St Nicholas was built up in the 13th century in the early English and decorated styles. The tower was added in the 15th century and it seats up to 500. Right, that was Lockington. I forgot to say at the start. Anyway, we've just come off that lane and it's in the back of the back of the grounds of Lockington Hall. I'm not sure if I can get in there. I've emailed them because it's a private company. It'd be nice if we could anyway, but I'll keep you updated. So now we're going to the top of that hill. Looks bigger than it is, but it's not. To the airport, and then we'll walk back round and then go along the airport trail and back into Castle Donnington. So yeah, shall we get going? we're at the airport. So I've had to go around the other way because light's going down a bit now. So I'm going to head into Castle Donnington. You can hear the dogs barking as well. Heading to Castle Donnington, but I'm going to stop off at the Nag's Head for a quick pint, much needed. And then we'll head down, and if it's dark, but we'll get some photos and everything there. So yeah, anyway, I need a pint, so I'm going to hurry up. Catch up with you shortly.